Alright, hello everyone. As you can tell, it's freaking cold. It's really cold. It is a winter wonderland right now, which is going to make driving very exciting. Honestly, I considered taking my Ranger because tooling around in a rear-wheel drive in the snow, it's one of the more fun activities that a young man can participate. Well, actually, anybody, frankly. All right, we are not turning. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on, girl. Yeah. And I stalled. Interesting. So, that's my brakes are. I snapped off the wire, so it beeps every time I start up. But I don't know if you noticed me sliding around a bit there. So giving her gas doesn't do anything. But if you hit the brake, you slide. Kind of cool. Sort of the opposite of how rear-wheel drive works. Well, duh. But yeah, it's going to be a nice long drive, I think, because I'm going to have to be pretty darn careful in my commute. It's Saturday. I got a late start today. I slept in. My feet are freezing cold. My socks are absolutely soaking wet. Really, all in all, pretty, I don't know if, like, dog shit is the correct terminology here, but that's essentially how it's going so far today. It's warming up a little bit in here, thank goodness. I've got the heated seat on, which is lovely. Perhaps a bit too warm. I'm kind of cooking my erector spinae here, but bigger jobs. And it's just really snowing. I mean, really coming down. Which we haven't had a lot of snow here in the last couple weeks. So, but by my estimate, the forecast said 2 to 4, and we're already well past that 4-inch mark, and we're just getting started. So, oh yeah, this has been a lot more fun in my Ranger. Kind of regretting not taking it. Fun also is not safe in this category. We're talking about Type 3 fun here, where you're putting your life directly at risk, which is the most fun you can have, frankly. I mean, there's 3 types of fun, is what they say. There's Type 1 fun, which is, I guess like jokes, laughing, general enjoyment, games. There's Type 2 fun, which you get from like food, pleasurable activities, things like that. And then there's Type 3 fun, which in all technicality isn't actually fun, it's just dangerous. And it's the kind of stuff where you're like, hey man, remember that time we almost died? And you're like, haha, that was fun, that was so much fun, remember when we almost died? That's Type 3 fun, which I think is definitely a male thing, because we're all like, yeah, that was great, that's very fun, almost dying, haha. I think that's just definitely like some ape brain, monkey man activity. Yeah, we're just gonna drive in the middle of the friggin' road. There's no lines. This is anarchy. This is anarchy incarnate. We're just doing whatever the hell we want. All right, cool. Whatever. I guess I don't really care. It would be cool if we could do more than 20, though. Like, I'm not that risk averse, my friend. It's gonna be a long drive. But yeah, so anyway, today is a push day. We're hitting some chesticles. think actually we start. No. The other day was shoulders. I honestly don't remember. Oh yeah. Just gonna go completely sideways every time I brake. How interesting. I'm not warm, I'll tell you what. But yeah, so it's push day. I'm looking forward to it. And I think it's going to be, honestly, a good workout. I'm pretty well rested. I'm feeling pretty excited to get in there. My hands really are having trouble warming up. But, you know, I don't know how much weight we're going to hug, but we're going to do what feels good and what feels right. And I don't think I'm going to try to lift the planet, but I think I'll go pretty heavy because that's what I like. That's what I've been doing lately. It's been a lot of fun. And it's been working. It's been making me really sore. Like my hamstrings from the last video I did. It's been 2 days and I am still destroyed. I mean, just demolished in the hammies. Like we got those. Oh shoot! Am I gonna? Ooh, yeah. Tokyo Drift. I don't know if you guys caught that. Woo! But anyway, oh, this is fun. But anyway, yeah, I know I'm still just like massively sore. And like, we got those reclining couches, like a lazy boy style reclining couch. And you know how you have to like close it like that with your hamstrings? Holy mercy, man. It's like, because I mean that is the exact motion of a leg curl. So it's rather painful to do. Yeah, so I guess I'll just talk about this driving here. I'm so much more used to rear wheel drive, ironically, that like it's strange to me how this car is behaving when compared to, because like with rear wheel drive, you know, if you gas it, that's when your back end kicks out, right? And you can play with that and turn the wheel as necessary to adjust if you know what you're doing, if you're good. And with front wheel drive, the gas doesn't do anything. You don't turn, you don't do anything, whatever, because your steering and your power are coming from the same wheels. But like when you brake, that's when you kick out. Which is, it's wild. It's just so strange. We're also talking about a car that has a much more even weight distribution versus my Ranger. My Ranger, of course, is a small truck, and there's no weight in the back where the drive is. So you tend to skip pretty good anyway. Man, the snow on my shoes is melting and seeping into my socks. I gotta tell you, it's not very terrific. But yeah, the snow is, it's pretty at the very least. After I get back, I'm probably gonna see if I can't fire up the snow blower and clear off the drive, because this is a lot to shovel. So yeah. Anyway, though, I've got some pretty intense navigation to do while I work on the logistics here. So, but I will see you guys in a little bit, and we're gonna get ready for some chest. All right, set in here. All right, good luck. Working out in jeans? Okay, I was curious. That was the lightest set all day. Alright, last set. We're just gonna go AMRAP here. So I will be bailing at some point. Ugh. Oh, okay. Alright, well. I seem to be trapped, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have to give me a minute and I'll just pin press this, I guess. Okay. Shoot. That'll work. 3 sets of 12, flat dumbbell. I'm going to be going for hundos. We'll see how good of an idea that is shortly. But you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't care because just gotta horse it. All right. Woo! Saw a video of Eric Bugenhagen and Sam Sulik tossing 150s on incline. One day. But 100s on flat, 3 sets 12, let's go. Damn. Ah! Maybe not. Shoot, that got heavy real quick. I think it's because I took a break. But still got 10. I'm gonna drop the weight to 90s on the next set. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't be failing this early. I think it might be because the freaking incline Smith. Frick! Last set. All we want is 8. Or whatever. I don't care, man. Frick. Frick! We're just gonna hit what we can. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think. Boom. Boom. It doesn't matter. Bang. Bang. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, shoot. Holy crap. 3 sets of 12 hex press. Seems like my options are 35 or 50 for this. So 50 might be a lot, but we're gonna try it, I guess. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Bang. Okay. We'll definitely be jumping down to the 35s, I think. Oh. Okay. Switching over to 35s. It is still snowing. All right. Last one of these, and we can move on to flies. Okay, I can't find the other one. There you are. Easy. That was dramatic. I can actually curl 35s real easily. I was just trying to be a jackass there, which I'm kind of exceptionally good at, I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, moving on, scissor flies. All right, we got the low cables. And unfortunately, this isn't like a great exercise for like horse potential, but it's a squeezing one. And so we're doing low pulley flies, trying to get those yams exploding, you know what I mean? Here we go. This is 30 pounds, but it feels pretty heavy. Woo! Easy. Okay. All right. Let's go again. There we go. have to drop the weight a bit. Okay. Last set, boys. Here we go. Not of the day, but last set of this. So I got a couple more things. Woo. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see what's next. Now we got the 1.5 rep press. I'm sure you guys are at least somewhat familiar with this by now. It's already set up for me. Happy day. All right. Now, chances of actually getting 12, not great, but this is an ego lift anyway, so. Woo! Rip. Yeah. Bang, baby, bang. Oh, that's the first time I've ever gotten that. 100% shot my wad on that last set. So, honestly, whatever happens here, I'm happy because I've never gotten 12 on this at 150. I mean, that's just, what a good feeling. All right, so. Oh, my wrist is really unhappy with me. Oh. Ow. Cramping up a little bit. That's partially why I didn't get that many. But I'll tell you what, we'll just drop the weight like a superset, I guess, if you will. Damn, that hurt though. I don't know what I did. Ow. Ow. Whatever. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, you know what? I think that'll do it there for that. So let's move on. Okay, so we got rope overheads, 12 to 15. Let's see how these go. Okay, it's even. I'm just tripping. I did jump the weight up, to be fair. Alright, let's kill this. Drop the weight down to 100, so it should be easy. Oh, that's light. Oh my gosh. Light. All right, last one. Here we go. We're just gonna go for. We're gonna. Shut up. We're just gonna get a little stretch in. Just a little stretch here. Okay. All right. Thought I'd just treat you guys real quick to a little bit of some lateral raises, just to polish off what is otherwise a pretty darn good workout. This pin is broken. Cool. All right. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, so we're just gonna do what I can do. Okay. What did Cody say to do? Is it like this? Okay. Oh, okay. Ow. All right. Yeah, pretty good though. I'm gonna drop the weight and wait here just a minute with you, ladies and gentlemen, before I hit the last set, and we'll get a little bit of a pose down and what am I? Yeah, and that'll be it. Wow, speaking is hard sometimes. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna set that down there. Oh crap. All right, that'll do. Let's get some posing in. Okay. All right, let's check this out real quick. Pretty decent chest pump. I mean, a lot of it's kind of died down now, but still not bad. Let's hit a few mandatories for you here. Yeah. I need to drop this down just a little bit. There we go. Oh, my hammies are sore. Not looking too bad. Unfortunately, I think a lot of my chest pump dissipated after. I should probably be like supersetting the triceps with the chest and stuff. But, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna see you when I see you. Back day.